So if you're following along with us, we have a customer that brought us a build from another shop, and you might have seen us tearing this thing down, and we kind of already pointed out there were some issues immediately we were able to find just pulling the cylinder head off after we pulled the motor out of the truck. Found a bunch more stuff. We talked about the cross hatching in the cylinders was even more evident that it was way off. The shop had also drilled a hole in the rear cylinder and had to put a sleeve in it because they installed a part wrong. Good thing is his rods were all fine. He had aftermarket rods in it, so we were able to save those. His crank was actually about 24 thou bent in the center. So don't know how that happened. I've never seen that before. I've talked to a lot of people that have done this and they've not seen them that far out. So I'm curious how that happened. Either way, he'll be getting a new crank to go along with that. Pistons all looked okay. The rings are kind of whatever. As we went through this thing though, there was a couple other things where they put in main studs in it. You have to clearance the bolt for the oil pickup, but you have to clearance that bolt or the oil pickup won't sit down all the way. 9 times out of 10, once you bolt it down, it'll crack the oil pickup. You won't have any oil pressure. Somehow got away with it, but there's evidence that they just weren't paying attention or just really aren't real comfortable doing this sort of thing, and maybe they shouldn't have been doing it. So for a 1900-mile motor, you'll see the bearings as well with the bent crank and everything. There was junk that went through this thing. We found an aftermarket oil pump versus we like to use Cummins oil pumps. They reused the oil cooler on it, so whatever junk was in that is probably what went through all the bearings on it. The camshaft was there's some weird wear marks and patterns on that. At this point with the customer, he just wants it done right. I told him there's no point in just saving the cam. We're doing a new crank, a new block, all this stuff. So we've got a couple more things to add to the list to get rolling on it. Once we get a new crank in here and get that all checked out, we can start putting his back together, but stay tuned for that. We'll probably do a once over and kind of touch everything with some photos and just things to look out for if you guys are doing it yourself or looking into shops to have it done for you. So thanks for tuning in, guys.